Top 5 amazing trees. There's something majestic about the very oldest of trees and how they witness the rise and fall of numerous civilizations. Who hasn't heard about General Sherman, the largest known living single-stem tree in the world? Or Old Ginkgo, the Earth's oldest living individual clonal tree. With this in mind, let's have a look at some of the world's most fascinating trees. Not just the oldest ones, but the ones with a distinct shape and character. There are probably hundreds of spectacular trees, but the following 5 are truly amazing. Number 5. At number 5 are the trees from Ta Prohm. The trees growing out of the ruins of Ta Prohm, a Cambodian temple, are fascinating. There are 2 main species that predominate in Ta Prohm. Some specialists claim that the larger tree is a silk cotton tree, others think that it's a titbok. The smaller one seems to be a strangler fig tree. The giant tree roots attract thousands of visitors each year. The Great Basin bristlecone pine is a long-living species that occurs in a relatively narrow latitudinal range in Utah, Nevada and California. This pine tree grows extremely slowly and amazingly the needles and leaves can remain green for over 40 years. Number 4. Mettez Cela is the oldest living non-clonal organism on Earth and comes in at number 4. The pine was 4,789 years old when Tom Harlan and Edmund Shulman sampled it in 1957. The 4,843-year-old tree grows in California's White Mountains, but its exact location has been undisclosed to prevent acts of vandalism. Number 3. Silk Floss tree is at number 3. The beautiful silk floss tree is one of the many members of the mallow family. Endemic to tropical and subtropical forests of South America, that is Brazil, Paraguay, Argentina, etc., this tree sometimes reaches more than 81 feet in height. Its trunk and branches are studded with sharp conical prickles which help it to conserve water for subsequent dry periods. The beautiful red, pink or purple flowers measure 4 to 6 inches in diameter and are followed by pear-shaped capsules filled with many seeds embedded in silky white floss. This silk is sometimes collected and used to stuff cushions. Number 2. Beautiful at 2, the rainbow eucalyptus is a huge evergreen tree that can reach heights of 246 feet. It is also known as Mindanao gum. It has a geographic distribution that extends from the Indonesian archipelago to the Philippines. What makes this tree so special are the striking stripes of yellow, green, pink, red, purple and orange on its branches and trunk. Believe it or not, these beautiful colors are an entirely natural feature. The eucalyptus's bark is smooth and as it grows it exfoliates thin layers of spent tissue. This process occurs in irregular zones at different times. As the newly exposed bark slowly ages, it changes from bright green to a darker green, then bluish to purplish and then pink-orange. Since this process is happening in different zones of the trunk and in different stages simultaneously, the colors are varied and also constantly changing. As a result, the tree will never have the same color pattern twice, making it like a work of living art. Number 1. Stupendous and number 1 is the tree of life. There are numerous examples of long-living clonal colonies of trees. But there's something magnificent about a 400-year-old tree able to survive in the middle of the desert without any known source of water. The fact that it stands alone since centuries is mind-blowing. The ancient mesquite tree in Bahrain is considered a natural wonder. The tree of life is located about 2 kilometers from Jebel Dukhan. To really appreciate the uniqueness of the mesquite, try to view it on Google Earth. You will see that it's pretty far from any form of vegetation.